Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Lunacid. So as you can see, I got the broken lance in hand, but it's ready to upgrade. Didn't take as long as I thought. Steel lance acquired. Yeah, okay, I see a pattern there. That tends to be how these things go. No further upgrade there. 68 damage compared to... I should have looked at it again. 50 something, I think. Speed slightly up. Reach 6. Okay. That's actually the biggest potential use case for this. So it's even better reach than the already pretty impressive fisherman's harpoon that we found last time. A large spear designed for cavalry, deemed outdated by the surviving kingdoms. Yet its reach may prove valuable along with its ability to rend foes by charging the blade into them. Is that actually a thing you can do, though? How would you do that? Okay, I mean, it just moves you forward a lot, I suppose. That's how. Definitely does look a lot pointier now, so... Okay. It's got that going for it. Hey, hello? Hello? Yes. Okay. Gonna give the steel lance a shot eventually. But what does the steel claw evolve into? Poison claw. Okay. 29 damage, 50 speed, 3 reach. I think the reach stayed the same since last time, probably. Poison damage, yeah, okay. Spike gauntlet fitted with 3 extremely sharp claws laced with poison, rarely seen as it was most often used by assassins. Okay. I mean, technically speaking, 50 speed, it's half as fast as the Blessed Wind, if that's how it works. But it's also almost twice the damage, so I don't know. It doesn't have the reach, though. It's an interesting one. Definitely gonna give that a shot. Not sure what kind of enemy that would be good against, though. Well, okay. Either way, we'll save that, I suppose. And warp back to the prison. Yes. And head right back into the basement. We do have a shortcut for it. First enemy we're gonna encounter is actually an infected corpse, though, I'm pretty sure, so... that's probably the worst enemy to use a poison weapon against. Yeah, in fact, it has no effect. Okay. I do want to finally get this musket a shot, literally. That was a complete whiff, I think. Okay. I guess these things must be more resistant to darkness than fire. Because even though this musket is supposed to technically deal pretty much exactly 100 damage, it does not nearly deal as much damage to those corpses than the candle does. Okay, I keep missing with this thing. Not entirely sure. Oh, that just goes straight through the wall. Great. Wonderful. You'll love to see it. Okay, you know what? That's not really working out that well. Kind of underwhelmed, honestly, by this musket. I thought it was going to be really good, but I mean, I suppose it's dark damage, so these enemies here are kind of likely to be resistant to dark, I suppose. You know, it would make sense. You know what? Just for fun. We just saved, so... Got nothing to lose here. Hey, big guy. Oh, you're just gonna summon a bunch of things. Okay. Mana drain. Oh, that's wonderful. Not that it really affects me too much. I wonder... Did we poison him? Can this thing be poisoned? Will a weapon that deals poison damage also automatically just apply the poison? Oh yeah. He's definitely losing health. Okay. So I guess we did poison him. That answers that. Oh yeah. He does that as well. And that. Is he still dying, or... Yeah? And he's dead. Cool. I mean, yeah, Poison Claw works. I'm just never gonna be a big fan of these super low-range fast weapons in this game. I don't know. Doesn't really seem worth it, to be honest. While we're here, and barely alive, Steel Lance. We're doing fine, actually. Okay. Pure physical. Does the job just fine. Yep. It does move you forward a lot, which is certainly a bit, you know, something to get used to. That's neat. It's not super slow either. Well, actually, it's kind of slow. Yeah, you know what? I mean, realistically, I'm just going to use the Jailer's Candle anyway, so... I guess I can have the Steel Lance as my backup for now. Or, you know, I could be reasonable and actually have an actually good weapon, you know? That actually took some effort to get. Yeah. Once you got these special weapons, it's just hard to justify using anything else. And that's just how it is. Anyway, save that. And thankfully those enemies are actually going to stay dead, so it wasn't a complete waste. Right, and now that we got the big guy out of the way, this thing out of the way, we can finally take a look at this room. And see if it's as scary as I expected it to be. What's this? The Green Asylum. Interesting. Okay, let's see if that just straight up leads to another area. Not straight up. What has it got to do with me? I have them all. They died, but no, no, no. Not while I'm here with room aplenty. What? I have them all. They died, but no, no, no. Not while I'm here with room aplenty. I'm afraid I don't quite follow. Interesting. Oh, that's just gonna cut me into pieces. Huh. This doesn't appear to be moving at all. Okay. Fascinating. Skeletons? Yep. Just normal skeletons. Does this actually set enemies on fire? It probably will, right? Was that a one-shot? Oh, hey. Yep, it sure makes enemies burn. Okay. Alright. Don't know how much I trust the darkness below. Oh dear, this just keeps going. For some reason I was sure we were ready to move on to another area. Also, Green Asylum? I mean, Green Asylum sounded like something more, I don't know, greener than this. Okay. Yeah, back to the bottom of this place. Forlorn Arena. That's what I thought. That should be the big gate that we opened. Yes. Is that just gonna go straight to another area, though? Hold on. Just quickly finish looking around here, I guess. Ah, yes, okay. Collapsed tunnel, I see. Okay, I guess that is actually all there is to see here. Oh. More of these things randomly spawning. Oh. Let's check out the arena first, because that sounds more like some sort of dead end. Open. Oh. Yep. That goes to another area. Forlorn arena. It's nice and bright. Would you look at that? A nice change of pace. Reached a ruined arena. Achievement. Okay, and it's got a checkpoint. Interesting. So maybe, I guess it's not just a combat arena, or maybe it is, actually. Well, no, we can go back out. Save. Sure. Warp. Okay, it's there. Only one area remaining. That might be that green asylum once we actually reach it, unless that's just considered a sub-area of the prison, somehow. Enemy? Enemy? Yeah, you were some sort of enemy. That is Suxarian. Are you human? Oh, hey. Nice try throwing whatever life or something at me. Oh, hey, how are you in the dead? Come on. Let's be reasonable here. Oh, yeah, you're not human. Okay, I see. I wasn't sure if I was looking at some sort of helmet, but nope. That's just a dinosaur. Fire might also not be the best choice against these guys. I feel like, you know, lizard people might be resistant to fire. Or maybe these guys are just very tanky. Oh, I managed to maneuver myself into a corner. Throwing knife acquired. Makes sense. Guess I'm gonna roughly follow the left wall here. Roughly. Immediately gets distracted by a giant stone axe, I guess. Yeah, we have this sword here. Oh. Oh, I guess that answers my question. Yeah, I guess we're gonna use that. Fire is not the way to go against these guys. Nope. That seems better. Can we jump up here? Surely we can. Is that just the entrance, actually? Did I loop around? No, I don't think so. Can we make this jump? Surprisingly, yes. I did not actually think we could. It's kind of nuts. The Reign of Saint Ishii. Okay. Sparkly. Okay. Maybe not a mimic. Possibly reward at the end of an actual dangerous gauntlet. Similar to that Egyptian temple. Is this shallow-ish? Yeah. Oh god, you're an enemy. What the heck are you? A Vesta. And you poison. Cool. You should be more susceptible to fire, though. If I can see you from far enough away. Can't tell. Is there another one? There's one, I think. Yep. Yeah, okay. Definitely want to use fire against those. Well, I mean, I suppose the Moonlight Sword and Fire Candle are a pretty decent combo to, you know, cover most of my bases. floor somehow. Everything's looking suspicious. Oh. These still don't register as enemies to me. Not immediately, anyway. Seems like they can only use their poison at close range, though. But they very well might have some sort of range attack. The seed pod, cool. Yeah, this also keeps going. The music goes hard as well. Three shots for these Talancias, unless they dodge me. Shot me. I'm shot. Shot and shot. Yeah, okay, so this just keeps going. Let's check out that other tunnel. The music is amazing. I'm just worried that it's a little bit loud, perhaps, but... well, if so... sorry about that. Kinda need to find a way over in this direction, though, because that's where the chest is. Oh. Or go up, I guess that works too. Whoa! Where'd you come from? What the heck? Were you here this whole time? Okay. Huh. Maybe it was just right around the corner. Interesting. This looks kind of like a green sanctum, too, doesn't it? Oh. Okay. It's more like what I was imagining. I mean, it's not exactly free of danger. That's not the most dangerous place I've been to. Oh. Oh, hey there. And there are plant enemies and whatnot, so yeah. But apparently this is not the Green Sanctum. Anyway, they appear to die when dealt enough blows, like most things, but I'm not so sure. There's clearly been a sharing of blood between them and Suxarius. And the unkilling curse. Like a reptile regrows lost limbs, they are his and grow as such. They are his limbs and grow as such. They appear to die when dealt enough blows, but I'm not so sure. There has clearly been a sharing of blood between them and Suxarius. And the unkilling curse. Okay. Surprised that hit, actually. Hi, please. Okay, we're above somewhere. Oh, that doesn't look very trustworthy. Oh, maybe? No. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Technically... I don't know. We went up some stairs, so technically there is a level below us, but we just can't see any floor there. I'm really quite hesitant to take potential instant death plunges, you know? I hope you understand. Oh, is this room? No, I don't think it is. There didn't used to be an enemy Oh. At least I didn't see one in the other similar looking room. I also don't remember this item here. And, oh, it might be the other side of it, actually. Yeah, that might be more like it. In that case, I don't quite know where to go except to take that plunge. Oh. Okay, I've also apparently never been here. Very much, thanks, I guess. Okay, just to confirm though, yeah, this definitely looks like the place I came from. Sure does. Okay, so there are just two different paths that lead up to this upper level. What's that? Sometimes I see these little particles floating in the air, and they look like something else, something more substantial. I'm gonna do it. Whatever. Okay, there is 4. Good. This is actually just a place I've been to. No. You knew. Ceres. Whoa! Impressive. Okay, I guess you died while you were still shooting your beam. Sneaky. Some antidotes. Sure, why not? Okay. That thing's kind of freaky looking, but okay, there are more. None of you guys better come alive, I was gonna say. Are there pressure plates in the water? If so, that's kind of mean. But okay, just stay away from these guys. Gotcha. Maybe they're not all traps. They might be. Definitely these two here. Jump? Okay, I don't know. Oh, okay. Definitely do want to scan all of these walls. I guess I interrupted it? Interesting. I mean, I'm mildly curious to see what their beam is gonna do eventually, but, you know, maybe not that much. Obsidian seal weapon. Am I actually gonna find that chest, though? Is that gonna be at the end of this area? Or is that something missable? no idea how close we are to that, or where we are in relation to it. Completely turned around. Seems like a bit of a dead end, though. No, never mind. Not yet. Oh, another secret, of course. Health vial. Thanks. Whoa. Again, I saw one of these little transparent plankton-looking things. Okay, let's check out this weapon also. Obsidian Seal. Levels up. A fragile, thin blade of obsidian with a strange seal trapped within. Does dark damage. Okay, 45. 40 speed, very good. Low reach, though. Don't know if I want to level that up here, necessarily. Oh, whoa, hey there. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna shoot through the wall, right? Or not? You totally will. Okay. Oh, going back up? That might be good? Might actually have been below the original level where I entered after that dropped. Boy. I mean, I did not expect... I did not know what to expect when I, you know, jumped into this inconspicuous little structure off to the side of the big cave. I didn't think it was going to be a major dungeon area like this, but that's really cool. Suppose I should go without saying. Oh, secret. Okay. Who are you? Wisp Heart. Have I seen those before? They look a bit like warp crystals. Crystal shards, that is. Wisp Heart. No, we had not seen those before. Fragile crystallic prism. When shattered, it summons a wisp to aid the user. Over the years, wisps slowly began to appear. Beings of pure mana evolved from residual magic left behind over the ages of battle and chaos. Possibly just to replicate the effect of the spell that we already have. Is that a thing? Oh, yeah, totally is a thing. You're confused? You're drifting backwards. You're also dead. This is huge. Oh. Okay, nothing here. This is where the Tulencia was. Thing? No. Not a hostile thing anyway. Secret though? Yeah. Potion elixir, okay. We keep going up. Just making sure there wasn't anything here. Nope. This feels like we're coming up on the end of this place. Maybe? I don't know, man. Maybe not. Maybe I should not be saying anything. Because I really have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh? I don't know. Have we seen a broken gate like this? Maybe, maybe not. really don't know. Oh, of course. Dude. Hold on. Hold on just a second. I have not been to any of these places. How huge is this? This is crazy. Okay, remember there's a secret passage behind it. And now we had obviously not been on the other side of this broken gate here. Should I check the secret passage first? It seemed to keep going, but... Oh! Oh, we finally did it, actually. Okay. Yep. Holy moly, that took a moment. Huh? Water talisman? Is that a key item, perhaps, that we actually needed to get? Similar to those vampire pendants. This list is getting really long. Water talisman. A broken piece of a magical item. Okay, so there's gonna be a water talisman and another elemental talisman, perhaps, and we combine them to some sort of key. Maybe. As a river of death washed through the arena, it slowly eroded, and soon nothing remained save those who could not die or those that thrive from death. Okay. I guess it's just lore that hasn't really anything to do with this relic in particular, but okay. Cool. Now to die to some horrible trap in this secret passage here. Or not. Could there possibly be a way to get up there? Yeah, just closed again. I mean, I guess we can probably summon platforms to climb. What are they called? Earth? Earth... No? Stone, rock, something. Rock bridge. Okay. Can you actually use them to climb up? Yeah, I guess. You have to be kind of quick about it, and we are gonna keep slipping. Okay, yeah, that actually totally works. Huh. The Binds of Life. Different area, different music. Huh. Jesus. Oh my god. No way. Is that safe? What is this now? I was not ready for a completely new area. I guess we can at least create some bridges to just jump across. Or a bridge. Yeah. To this pyramid structure? Not quite a pyramid. More like a huge stone sarcophagus or something. Stuck on something? Huh? Oh, it's ledge. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how much I trust the water below. To not just be, you know, just drown me. I guess we can't swim though. So water should not actually be deadly. I forgot that we swam. Well, we swam in blood before. Oh, what? Did I get some weird boost from the corner here? I slid forward way further than I expected. It was scary if you couldn't tell. Oh. Oh. Mimic? No. That would be weird. Can we slip into this crack here? Not quite. Huh. Well, in that case... Are you sure? Can we not fit through these? One more try, come on. That seems large enough. But no. Okay, you clearly enter from there. Don't suppose you can climb into one of those. Nope, that's just a solid wall, basically. Okay, come on. You're not gonna kill me, right? Ah. Candle extinguished. Oh, that was just my rock bridge. Crumbling. Holy crap. Jesus, it's fine. Moon sword should work just fine, though. Uh-huh. You can enter... Almost seems like there is supposed to be some sort of current that pushes you around, but there isn't actually. Several entrances into this place. We don't need to worry about running out of oxygen, right? Doesn't seem like it. I sure hope if we're actually gonna start to drown that there's gonna be some sort of warning about it. Because that would just be a very lame way to go. Okay. Feels weird not being able to jump. Oh, okay. I guess ultimately we just want to go... Just want to reach the chamber with the treasure. Oh. Apparently there was a hole on the side that I never saw. Okay, we can definitely just climb up into that. Yeah. If the game lets me jump. Okay, that's it. Not a mimic. Fractured death. Okay, what the heck? Fractured death. Wait. Fairy moons. What? It's not... It's not here. It's not item... Oh, wait. Materials. No? Oh, these are not... I see. These are not in alphabetical order for some reason. A pale, translucent gemstone. Ah, okay. A dense vapor is caught inside, said to be the first water. Interesting. Well, there's a special material for presumably some sort of special transmutation. Huh. I guess I'll, next time I have a chance, I'm gonna see if that transmutes, well, combines with anything. Any of the normal materials I have, or if we have to find some other special gem to fuse that with or something. Interesting. Now, how do I get back out of this place? Cannot leave through the cracks. Nope. Honestly surprised there aren't any scary underwater creatures to guard this. Maybe I shouldn't be speaking so soon, though. I definitely should not, actually. Yeah, let's just go straight back out of this place. Just one giant coffin, basically. Huh. No secret passages underwater. Nope. Okay, how do we get back out of this place? Can we jump? Yes. Huh. Okay. Well, that was an interesting and unexpected find. Of course, if there is at least one more similar gemstone, fractured life, maybe? Who knows? Oh, wow, we can... No, we cannot actually jump up there. Although... I'm not sure if that was a ceiling, or if I just... Hold on. Now I'm curious. If we can technically jump on top of the structure. It looks like we should be able to. Doesn't seem like there's a ceiling, is there? Not anywhere close, anyway. Yeah, anyway, I don't know if the other gemstone, if there is such a thing. There's gotta be something, right? Probably. There's probably something. So if another similar gemstone exists, I wonder, of course, where that is. Or, you know, if it's in the same area, or if it's just in a similarly randomly hidden area somewhere else entirely. There isn't that much more left in the game in terms of new areas that we haven't been to, so kind of running out of places. But I mean, it might just be here. We have probably only seen a fraction of this place yet. Oh, there is a ceiling actually. Ah, yes. Okay. I was fooled by the darkness. Oh well. Well, this was definitely an interesting expedition. Unexpected. We got... Oh, wait. What did we get? Crap. Oh, we got the water talisman, right. And we got the obsidian sword, obsidian seal. And we got the fractured death material. Probably the most intriguing one of the finds here. Okay. Oh, we did not quite make the jump back, but that's fine. We don't need to. What is this structure here? Oh, okay. I mean, that's definitely the seal we found. The same kind of pattern. This place, a palace of turmoil. I came seeking the great cursed knight, but I simply may not have what it takes. Or I simply have too much humanity in me, to think these abominations were all once knights. The abominations, the lizard men? The Suxarians? Okay, there's no obvious place to use the talisman once we have it. There might also be 3 different ones? I'm not sure. This one seems to be black and white, this one more purple-white, and this one purple dark? Not quite sure what to make of that. Anyway, if my sense of direction isn't completely off, this should be towards the entrance. Nice. Yeah, so we had made about exactly a quarter round around this giant arena, which seems to be like a maybe roughly square shape, a bit rounded perhaps, I guess. With that structure in the middle, and off to the left side we had the water temple, basically. Maybe we got a fire temple on the other side or something else, and, well, something else straight ahead. Level up? Sure enough. I mean, debuffs have been kind of nasty, but I don't know how much we're gonna get out of investing more into this. So I'm gonna just, you know, go for more damage. That tends to be a solid choice once your survivability is where you want it to be. Okay, well, that felt like a long expedition, but we have a bit more time to go, I guess. So let's take a look around the other side. We might be running into more Suxarians, but that's fine. Obsidian seal, there we go. Level that up if we can. This music is a little bit unsettling here. Definitely preferred the water temple music, even if it was a bit loud. Okay, health vial. No enemies on this side, but there is something. Oh, wait, no, you're not an enemy. I guess I could be using the thing. Oh yeah, it's just a thin blade. I mean, it's not even really... doesn't really seem like it's meant to be a weapon. It's just a sharp, I don't know, splinter of obsidian. You can actually make this jump. Hey, there's an enemy. Oh, this is gonna take a while to level up, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure where I stand on... You definitely do get more weapon experience for a fully charged swing. Okay, I'm also getting completely wrecked here. Jesus. Yep, that was not amazing. And there's another one running around. No, is there? I don't know. Maybe I was fooled by one of those little squiggles in the air again. Okay, I'm basically dead, so... yeah. This weapon, I don't know, man. I guess technically the weapon, the damage isn't terrible. It's okay. But... short range and... yeah, the fact that these enemies are kind of deadly in melee range makes it so that that's not, you know, a very good option. And we did not get a lot of experience out of that at all. Okay, so we got something over here. Maybe I'm just gonna scout out the main area first before committing to anything. I guess I could also try to make a better job. I can't talk. Try to do a better job actually dodging and not getting hit by literally every single attack. I mean, yeah, the damage this thing deals is okay. And we could technically be charging this pretty quickly. Ah, yeah, this is definitely... oh, hey. What? We got a knife sticking out of us, that's interesting. A fun little detail. Okay. Yeah, the short range is really throwing me off hard. Are we even gonna get this guy before he gets us? I don't think we will. Okay. Jeez. Yeah, this is not the place to level this up. It might turn into something interesting for sure. But interesting is not necessarily good either. I mean, not something that I necessarily want to use really. But obviously, I'm still interested. Always curious to see what else we might get. And you never know. Some weapons are kind of gimmicky, but have their niche. Oh, hey, Fiddlehead. Interesting. I was almost convinced those things weren't going to drop anything. Okay, so we got... right, that's the central building again. We got... oh, hey, sure. Might as well. Maybe with this one, spamming is the way to go. In terms of XP. We're taking so much damage in return. Oh, hey, I mean, it's nice that you're running, but... actually, it's not that nice. Oh, come on. Don't make this more difficult for both of us. Oh, no, there's another one. I think. Yeah, that definitely is another one. I'm dead. I was completely stuck. Okay, that's fine. That's why I saved. Yeah. I don't know. I almost want to just go somewhere else. Level up this weapon. Get that over with. And, you know, actually return to this area with a proper weapon. Because this seems, you know, these enemies are... they're no joke. They can definitely fight back. Even though I can kill them extremely quickly with the Moonlight Sword, but, you know. Obviously everything can be killed very quickly with the Moonlight Sword. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and do some grinding off camera. Hopefully it's not going to take too long. Those embalmed are a decent choice, I guess. They work reasonably well. In fact, I actually finished up leveling the lance on those wolf skeletons, if you can believe it. Because they... it turns out when their skeleton gets left behind on the floor, you can still attack it and gain more experience from it until it despawns. So that actually helps a lot, even if they're annoying to fight at first. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna get that out of the way. And I'll see you in a second. Alright, that was not so bad once again. these lupine skeletons are surprisingly good for grinding. I also went to the temple once again for the embalmed, but honestly, they're not really all that great. Who would have thought that these annoying little dog skeletons are actually were actually going to be useful for something? Hello? Oil. Yes. Saint Ishi. Oh, a proper weapon. Saint Ishi, that was the song that started playing in that water plant temple area. Saint Ishi. Ooh, split dark and fire damage. Not what I expected somehow. A blade from a dead world. A twisted seal wrapped around countless sacrifices. Does split dark and fire damage. 90 damage too. Wow. 29 speed, 3.2 reach, still not amazing. Okay. It looks pretty cool though. I like it. It does not evolve again, does it? No. In fact, we're once again at a point where we have no weapons to evolve, right? Yes. Okay, great. In that case... 51. I could end it here. The Cursed Knight Suxarius. Actually, maybe not. No. I mean, I literally just heard about him in some lore in the new area, so maybe this is... would make sense if this little bit of conversation didn't pop up until you actually heard about that person first, right? They say long ago, at the end of the First Magic Age, two kingdoms fought an endless war. Or maybe we did hear this one? I don't know. Furious experimentation was done with magic, and eventually curses were created. Strong dark magic weaved in abhorrent layers, which corrupted and maimed its victims. And so, the once valiant knight Suxarius fought with complete devotion to his kingdom. But as the wars went on, he fell victim to many of these curses. Conflicting and disfiguring curses which led to him becoming enormous and snake-like. Okay. And so he became the progenitor of those snake people we've been fighting. He slaughtered thousands in his misshapen form, but kept a frail thread of lucidity. Until one battle, while fighting a great sorcerer, he was almost killed, and he finally renounced his leftover humanity. He defeated his foe along with both armies of the warring kingdoms. But as he approached the castle gates to his once beloved kingdom, an echo of devotion came back. And with his last lucidity, he flung himself into the void that would later become the Great Well. They say that even now he lives, at the threshold of the Great One, serving as its guardian. Okay, so I guess it's gonna be the final or penultimate boss? Maybe depending on what we decide to do with the Great One? And as years passed, many knights heard his tale and followed his teachings of absolute devotion while harboring cursed, misshapen bodies. That seems like a terrible idea. At least I think that's how it happened. My memory ain't that good. Cool. That was an interesting story. I'm pretty sure we had not actually heard that one before. Maybe. Money is getting back up there. Hey, welcome back. Sure, thanks. Oh, we can level up. Nice. Dex 80. Don't mind if I do. Yes. Save. Warp. And yeah, okay. At this point, after this little story, is the perfect timing to wrap up the episode. We're gonna look at the far side, I guess. Straight across from here next time. And also obviously check out the other... well, temple, I guess, for lack of a better word. And see if we're just gonna get the second similar seal, similar to the water seal. In fact, since there isn't really anything going on in the middle building, central little temple, pagoda, whatever thing, the place where you actually use the seals is probably just gonna be straight ahead. But let's check that out anyway. Again, next time. As always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.